Hello, I'm Adrian, and today we're going to be analyzing why Batman is so popular. In the pantheon of superheroes, there are a select few who can call themselves truly iconic. Iconic in the sense that they are instantly recognizable and known throughout the world by not only kids, but adults as well. There are arguably only 3 superheroes who have transcended from being just superheroes and have become integrated into the everyday culture and lexicon. And those 3 are Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman. It's easy to see why characters like Spider-Man and Superman are on that list. They each have incredibly awesome superpowers for one. Spider-Man can shoot webs and cling to walls. Superman is basically a laundry list of superpowers and is extremely powerful to boot. And then there is Batman, the man in a bat suit with no superpowers to speak of, but somehow still retains the term superhero. And it's not because he hangs around the right crowd and is a superhero by association, but it relates to exactly why he is so popular around the world and what this video sets out to explore. Batman has no superpowers, plain and simple. However, that fact is what makes him instantly relatable. In a world where people can fly, shoot lasers out of their eyes, run faster than the speed of sound, here's a guy in a cowl and a cape with no superpowers that's on the same team. It's like he's representing the common human being in the group. But if he were just some regular guy, that probably wouldn't be enough for him to be one of the most popular superheroes. And here's where we go into why this regular man is referred to as a superhero instead of a hero. One is his superior intellect. He is known as the world's greatest detective, and it's a moniker that he earned through not only his extensive studies, but by solving cases on his own. He's incredibly intelligent, logical, and can read people in a matter of seconds. Besides being one of the smartest men in the world, he's also a man at peak physical condition. He trains almost every single day, has learned every martial art in existence, and is constantly seeking to better himself and his abilities, never letting his injuries stop him in his quest for justice. This is instantly relatable because he was not born with super strength or survived some freak accident. He worked hard to achieve his physical peak. He's someone who spent years practicing martial arts in order to be the best hand-to-hand fighter possible. On a deeper note, people can say to themselves, if I train as hard as him, there's no reason why I couldn't be at that level. Even if it is a little outrageous to be a master in over 100 martial arts, even mastering 1 or 2 would bring you a lot closer to being this superhero than any other one. Sure, since Batman, countless quote-unquote street-level heroes have sprung up, but there's no denying he is the one who inspired that trend. It's amazing to think that in a team comprised of people that can fly, run at insane speeds, generate matter out of thin air, and hurl boulders with no effort among other crazy out-of-this-world talents, Batman has files on how to defeat every last one of them. This speaks to his intelligence, his dedication, and to our optimism. No matter how insane or impossible the odds may seem, no matter how much the deck is stacked against you, you can still succeed if you put in the work. There are also his gadgets. From the Batmobile to the Batarang to the grappling gun, the utility belt, it's all become so ubiquitous to the character. Who wouldn't want to be able to hop in a car that can outrun anything and perform countless other special abilities, or be able to craft their very own shurikens? It goes without saying that Batman's quasi-superpower here is his seemingly limitless funds. On the purely superficial level, Batman possesses so many of the goals plenty of people strive for. He's very rich, he's famous, both as Bruce Wayne and as Batman, which in turn gives him a lot of power. And of course, as I explained in my video about why CW's Arrow is basically Batman, has plenty of women in his life. Going a little deeper into who he is as a person, although he may be a little too brooding for some tastes, his sense of morality is admirable. He'll beat his enemies senseless, even torture them for information, but he will never willingly kill. Sure, he used to kill in the comics earlier, but everyone knows now that his cardinal rule is to never kill, no matter the circumstances. Other heroes have also adopted this mantra, like Spider-Man or Daredevil or even Green Arrow, but it's never been as linked to the character as it is with Batman. He has suffered through unspeakable tragedy and has been given every reason in the world to end the lives of his enemies, but he doesn't. He will not let that moral compass move for anybody or anything, no matter how nonsensical and insane it may seem. What's also pretty cool about Batman is that although he does have his flaws, such as him being obsessive or angry or frustrated or oftentimes brutal, he uses these flaws to overcome his enemies. His obsessive nature makes him disciplined, his brutality makes him incorruptible, and his rage is often turned into willpower, while his frustration gives him motivation to succeed. He's a loner through and through, but by being so isolated, he's crafted a huge aura of mystery behind him, making him an instantly intriguing superhero. He's also a really cool looking character. Acting in stark contrast to the bright colors that permeate most other superheroes, he's typically seen in black and gray, with his instantly recognizable cape, cowl, and bat logo. His coloring scheme may have variations, sometimes with bright yellow or blue, but for the most part he remains the hero shrouded in darkness. So in sum, what makes Batman such a popular superhero? He has no superpowers, which makes him relatable. He has achieved every skill through hard work and dedication. He wasn't born with it. He has things people yearn for in their own life, such as wealth, fame, and power. He's also incredibly learned and dedicated, has managed to turn the weaker aspects of his personality into strengths, has an unending supply of ridiculously cool gadgets due to his massive wealth, along with an intimidating and iconic look, and his moral compass is both admirable and respected. Since the creation of Batman, there have been countless imitators, but there will always be only one true Batman. Why are you a fan of Batman? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe, and you can follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and brand new Facebook fan page, Godzillarex, to be notified when another new episode premieres. It would also be great if you could join my Patreon to get access to cool behind the scenes stuff and a bunch of other rewards. See you next time.